Look up in the sky. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Captain Kind. He's here to remind us today is Arizona Gives Day, and you can help the efforts of Ben's Bells.
Jeanette Mare also joins us to talk about the family-friendly event going on today to celebrate such a great day of giving. Ben's Bells to begin with, we talk about you guys every week and your Ben's Belly.
That's right.
And today, and today Captain Kind's going to tell us a little bit more about your efforts on your kindness and how you get in with Arizona Gives Day.
Exactly. So Arizona Gives Day is this wonderful opportunity for people all around the state to shower some love on their nonprofits that are doing such good work. So I think there are 800 or 900 nonprofits in the state who will be sort of celebrating the good work today. And so we're thrilled to be out there with the rest of the nonprofits saying, let's be generous and let's give, and we can make a lot of difference in our communities when we come together. So we have a really fun event going down at our Main Gate studio at 816 East University Boulevard, and people can come out and meet Captain Kind in person. And do some Ben's Bells activities and hopefully donate to Ben's Bells and help us really support the kindness education that's happening in our schools.
Well, excellent. And I'm sure most Tucsonans have heard, of course, of Ben's Bells, and we see the Be Kind stickers on all the cars. But will you just briefly tell us a little bit about actually what you do and then what these donations will do for your organization?
Absolutely. Well, a lot of people are familiar with the iconic Ben's Bell, right? And these are beautiful because they're made by our community, and what we do is hang these randomly for people to find, and then we bell somebody once a week. Like you mentioned, you honor those people here on the air. And the bells are special because they're created by the community. And the message is about intentional kindness, this idea that when we are intentional, when we practice, we can get better at kindness. And we know that kindness is challenging. There are a lot of things in our lives and in our, in our society that are stressful and difficult. And by practicing the skill of kindness, we can get better and better at it. So all of our programming has to do with that, the practice of intentional kindness. And the biggest program we have is in the schools. And we have a Kind Campus program, and I'd love for Captain Kind to share about that because he actually is very informed on the subject as a principal at an elementary school. So I'm sure he could chime in about that.
Captain Kind, how is this affecting the kids?
Well, during the day, I'm principal at Lulu Walker Elementary School, and this is our second year as a Kind Campus. And the thing that we're seeing is that the conversation has shifted from someone did me wrong to someone wasn't kind. And our conversation with children now is, instead of asking a child, what did you do? Why did you do that? We say, well, what would a kind kid do? So we've changed that. So we've seen the level of referrals and behavior discipline issues go down. And so we're having a kinder campus. We're having better conversations. And now the conversation is switching from, I did something kind to how it makes me feel to do something kind. So we've been doing that, and we've been participating in the Be Kind Challenge, where we're, as a school, we are, our goal was to perform 1,000 acts of kindness, and we've already surpassed that. And I think we're, as a city, we have over 100 organizations who are participating in the Be Kind Challenge.
Oh, that is amazing. I mean, how cool would it be to have Captain Kind as your principal?
Right?
Very cool. Well, you mentioned earlier that there were going to be some activities today. Can you go a little further into what we can expect?
Absolutely. In fact, kids can come down, adults too, and become Captain Kind. We have Captain Kind masks that people can cut out and wear. We have a great big banner that says "Keep Tucson Kind" for people to sign, to commit to trying to make Tucson a kinder place. We have the party bike. Are you guys familiar with the party bike?
I love the party bike!
We have the party bike. It seats 14. We're pedaling around. People can jump on with us, loud music, partying, driving around on the party bike. We have educational activities. We have, Ben's Bells making right there in Geronimo Plaza. So all kinds of things that people can do to engage. And of course, we're asking people to donate today. And it's hard to ask for money from people, right? Because we know that everybody's stressed and that sort of stuff. But when you're doing something that is very important, and we believe that the work of Ben's Bells is important, it's actually easy to ask for it. It's an opportunity for us to invest in something that we believe is really a worthwhile investment in our kids, in our adults, because when we help people learn how to connect with each other, they are going to be better citizens in our communities. And so we believe that this is a good investment, and we encourage people to donate to Ben's Bells today at the Arizona Gives Day website.
It is. You know what I'm thinking about this is I think the kindness, it's very infectious. You know, we as adults, you know, we have a reminder to be kind. We have the children learning it. They go home, they spread it to their families. And then like you said, it's a community thing. So
Absolutely.
the money is going towards something that we will all benefit from. Now, what is great about Arizona Gives Day is either people can come out to the event or they just go onto this
Right
website.
online.
Make it easy as possible.
Exactly, exactly. And it's fun, you know, it's sort of like a sporting event for all of us today. We're watching the leaderboards and that sort of thing. And the Tucson nonprofits do really, really well. So it's exciting to see what a cool giving community we have here.
I think so. And you were going to say,
No,
Captain
I was going to
Kine?
say one of the great things with Ben's Bells is that all their school programming is made available free to all the schools. So when you give to Ben's Bells for Arizona Gives Day, it does benefit the schools, and there are 300 schools, 300 plus schools that are involved in the Kind Campus program. So when I believe that when we start with our youngest kids and teach them to be kind, the ripple effect throughout society can be huge.
Absolutely.
I completely agree, and I think that what you guys are doing is so great. Again, it is hard to ask people for money, but this is the day to do it.
Yes.
So if you can't make it out today for the festivities, go online. Make
Please
sure you
do.
include Ben's Bells as one of your donations today.
be
So
so
thank you
grateful.
so much.
And you don't have to wear a cape to be kind.
Well, exactly.
So-
But you can.
But it's preferred.
Yes, but just give. And
Well, thank you again for being here today. And you can take part in Arizona Gives Day by attending the special event at Ben's Bells Main Gate Square office, 816 East University Boulevard, today until 5 p.m. And for more information, you can call 628-2829 or log on to bensbells.org.